a prop gun discharge, a fatal on-set accident.
Tonight, breaking news.
A fatal shooting on the set of Alec Baldwin's new movie in New Mexico.
Actor and producer Alec Baldwin faces involuntary manslaughter charges stemming from the shooting that occurred on the set of the Western movie Rust in October 2021.
She was laying there, and she was there for a while.
This incident tragically claimed the life of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins and injured director Joel Souza. If a jury unanimously convicts him, he could get 18 months in prison. As the trial approaches, let's delve deeper into the details. Our silver fox, Alec Baldwin, finds himself at the center of a real-life drama that's more intense than any role he's ever played. Can you imagine being in Alec's shoes? 1 minute you're making a movie, the next, well, you know. Let's briefly review that incident. The incident occurred on the set of Rust at Bonanza Creek Ranch near Santa Fe, New Mexico. Reports indicate that Baldwin was rehearsing a scene where he draws a revolver and points it towards the camera. The specific weapon involved was a .45 caliber Colt revolver. While rehearsing, the gun discharged a live round, fatally wounding cinematographer Halyna Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. Hutchins was airlifted to the University of New Mexico Hospital, where she was pronounced dead.
I do have some very unfortunate news to tell you.
What?
She didn't make it.
Previous charges against the actor were dropped in April last year, just 2 weeks before the trial was due to begin. However, prosecutors then said that additional facts had emerged that required re-examination. In particular, they conducted a new examination of the weapon used to kill Hutchins. Baldwin insisted that he did not pull the trigger and only cocked the revolver.
The trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger.
However, after an examination, prosecutors in New Mexico concluded that the shot could not have been fired without the trigger being pulled.
Do you think that the majority of the blame lays on Alec Baldwin?
The idea that the person holding the gun, causing it to discharge, is not responsible is absurd to me.
Beyond starring in Rust, Baldwin also served as a producer for the film. Remember when we thought Alec's role as a producer might land him in even hotter water? So here it is. Hold on to your seats because the plot just thickened. A New Mexico judge has just ruled that Alec's role as co-producer isn't relevant to his involuntary manslaughter trial. Judge Mary Marlowe Summer said, "I'm having real difficulty with the state's position. I'm denying evidence of his status as a producer." Previously, the special prosecutor, Erlinda Johnson, tried to argue that Baldwin's producer status made him keenly aware of his responsibilities on set for safety. But honey, that argument didn't fly with Judge Summer. Baldwin's defense team argues that he never pulled the trigger and wasn't responsible for the shooting. They may shift the focus towards the film's armorer, whose responsibility includes ensuring all firearms used on set are safe and inoperable when not actively filming. The trial was set to begin on July 9th, 2024, and is expected to last around 9 days. Despite the legal and technical complexities of the case, the 12 citizens of Santa Fe County that will make up the jury will have to reach just one verdict: guilty or not guilty.
I feel that someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me.
Now, friends, let's dish about what was happening in the Baldwin household during this chaos. You know, his wife Hilaria wasn't about to stay quiet. The mom of 6 showed support for her husband on Instagram, following the actor's latest comments about the tragic death of Halyna Hutchins. Hilaria posted an intimate image of her hand on top of Alec's and wrote in the caption, "I love you, and I'm here." Alex spoke to the paparazzi in Vermont, where their family is staying in the wake of the tragedy. Although he made it clear that he could not comment on the open investigation, the actor said a few words about Halyna in a video shared by TMZ. "She was my friend. She was my friend," Alex said.
The day I arrived in Santa Fe to start shooting, I took her to dinner with Joel, the director. We were a very, well-oiled crew shooting a film together, and then this horrible event happened.
He also said he has been in contact with Helena's husband, Matthew, and their 9-year-old son after they were seen having breakfast together last weekend. "We are in constant contact with him because we're very worried about his family and his kid," Alec added. Those comments marked the first time the Rust star and producer has publicly addressed the tragic incident. "There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Halyna Hutchins, a wife, mother, and deeply admired colleague of ours, Alec wrote at the time. After people confirmed that one crew member died and another was critically injured, the Santa Fe Sheriff's Department said in a statement that Hutchins and director Joel Souza were shot when a prop firearm was discharged by Alec Baldwin, producer and actor. Authorities responded to a 911 call from the Rust, set at around 1:50 p.m. local time.
We were rehearsing and it went off and I ran out. We all ran out. He said someone was shot. 2 people accidentally.
Helena was airlifted to the University of New Mexico Hospital, where she died of her injuries. Souza was released from Christus St. Vincent Regional Medical Center, where he underwent treatment for his injuries. Hilaria broke her silence on the incident by expressing her condolences to the late cinematographer's family in a post on Instagram. "My heart is with Helena, her husband, her son, their family and loved ones, and my Alec," she wrote. A source told People that Alec has found comfort with family after the on-set shooting. He and Hilaria were laying low with their 6 children. They do go out occasionally to pick up dinner, but are mostly trying to protect the kids' privacy and just spend quiet time together as a family. The source added that Alec was trying to focus his attention as best he can on being present for his wife and kids as he works through the trauma. He continued to cooperate with the sheriff's office in their investigation. So, here's where you come in, Juicers. What do you think about all this? Is Alec Baldwin responsible? Or is he just caught in a terrible tragedy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more celebrity news and analysis.